Every season, the NFL ushers in a fresh wave of talent, the rookies. With every draft, teams aim to address gaps in their roster or reverse their fortunes. It's the time of the year filled with anticipation, strategy, and the hope of finding the next game changer. This list focuses on quarterbacks selected as the number 1 overall picks in the NFL draft. We begin this list from 1970, not because of great rock groups like Led Zeppelin or the ever-popular bell-bottoms with platform shoes, but simply because that is when the common draft was established between the NFL and the AFL. Here's a breakdown of their careers. 1970, quarterback, Terry Bradshaw, Pittsburgh Steelers. Bradshaw became a Steelers legend, securing 4 Super Bowl wins, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and an NFL MVP. His tenure marked the transformation of the Steelers into a dynasty. 1971, quarterback, Jim Plunkett, New England Patriots. Plunkett exhibited inconsistency upon entering the NFL from Stanford and failed to establish himself as a dominant quarterback for the Patriots. His career took a turn in 1976 when he joined the San Francisco 49ers for a 2-season stint. However, by 1979, he found himself as a backup behind Ken Stabler with the Oakland Raiders. Despite the Raiders' initial preference for Dan Pastorini, they eventually traded for him. Plunkett seized his opportunity in 1980, replacing the injured Pastorini, and remarkably led the Raiders to a Super Bowl victory. This success continued with another Super Bowl win in 1983. 1975, quarterback, Steve Bartowski, Atlanta Falcons. Bartowski flourished into the Falcons' inaugural franchise quarterback, guiding Atlanta to a playoff berth in 1978. The former Cal product achieved 2 Pro Bowl seasons in 1980 and 1981. Despite their successes, the Falcons' playoff journey only extended to the NFC divisional round. Bartowski concluded his career as a backup with the Los Angeles Rams in 1986. 1983, quarterback, John Elway, Baltimore Colts. Now we know you're thinking, video error. Oh, how I love video errors. But we assure you that this is not a mistake. The Colts selected Elway as the number 1 overall pick, yet the Stanford quarterback was resolute in his refusal to play for Baltimore. Consequently, the Colts opted to trade their top overall selection to the Denver Broncos. John Elway went on to become one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. He led the Denver Broncos to 5 Super Bowl appearances, winning back-to-back titles in 1997 and 1998. Elway was a 9-time Pro Bowler and earned the league MVP award in 1987. 1987, quarterback, Vinnie Testa, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you were in need of an interception, Testa was your quarterback. The former Miami Hurricane threw a whopping 267 in his career, ranking 5th all-time. Testa experienced moderate success from 1987 to 2007. In 1993, he guided the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs, securing a wild-card win over the New England Patriots. In 1998, he served as the starting quarterback for the New York Jets, leading them to the AFC Championship game. However, his career saw a consistent trend of being replaced by younger talent, often viewed as a short-term solution for the position. 1989, quarterback, Troy Aikman, Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys likely would have selected Aikman even if new owner Jerry Jones hadn't fired Tom Landry. Following a challenging 1-15 season in which the rookie Aikman didn't secure a win, Dallas entered the 1990s with vigor. The former UCLA Bruin quarterback went on to lead the Cowboys to 3 Super Bowl victories, earning a Super Bowl MVP along the way. Aikman's impressive record of 90 wins established him as the winningest quarterback of the 1990s. 1990, quarterback, Jeff George, Indianapolis Colts. The Colts made a trade with the Atlanta Falcons to acquire the Illinois quarterback who had played high school football at Warren Central in Indianapolis. Unfortunately, the story didn't unfold as expected. It extended with a challenging record of 14-35, including a tough 1-15 season in 1991, and a touchdown-to-interception ratio of 41-46. After a disappointing 2-9 performance from their franchise man in 1993, the Colts eventually traded George to the Falcons. Beginning his road as a journeyman to 3 other different teams, the Oakland Raiders, the Minnesota Vikings, and the Washington, dare I say it, Redskins. 1993, quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, New England Patriots. Eternally recognized as the quarterback Tom Brady succeeded, Bledsoe emerged as a promising prospect from Washington State, providing New England with stability under center from 1993 to 2001. Although the Patriots reached Super Bowl 31, they fell short with a 35-21 loss. Bledsoe was approaching the conclusion of his tenure in New England. Following Brady's takeover, Bledsoe spent 3 seasons with the Buffalo Bills before reuniting with Bill Parcells, his initial NFL coach, in Dallas from 2005 to 06. 1998, quarterback Peyton Manning, Indianapolis Colts. Peyton Manning, widely regarded as one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history, enjoyed a remarkable career spanning 18 seasons. Manning spent the majority of his career with the Indianapolis Colts before finishing with the Denver Broncos. Known for his football IQ, exceptional leadership, and precise passing, Manning amassed numerous accolades, including 5 MVP awards and 2 Super Bowl championships. 1999, quarterback Tim Couch, Cleveland Browns. The inaugural draft selection of the revived Cleveland Browns, the former Kentucky standout, was treated accordingly. Couch endured 166 sacks from 1999 to 2003 with Cleveland, notably facing a league-leading 56 sacks in his rookie season. While Couch might be deemed a bust in technical terms, given the circumstances he entered, he shouldn't bear the sole responsibility for the outcomes. 2001, quarterback Michael Vick, Atlanta Falcons. Vick, renowned as a genuine dual threat, particularly for his adept scrambles and running back-like agility, contributed significantly from 2001 to 06, leading the Falcons to the playoffs twice, culminating in an NFC Championship game appearance in 2004. Legal issues kept Vick out of the NFL from 2007 to 09. His chance at redemption came when Jeff Lurie and the Philadelphia Eagles signed him in 2010. Vick took over as the starting quarterback, replacing Kevin Kolb, Donovan McNabb's successor, and held the role through the 2013 season, guiding the team to an NFC East title in 2010. 2002, quarterback David Carr, Houston Texans. Yet another instance where the judgment hinges on whether the quarterback was genuinely a bust or if he fell victim to a struggling team. Carr faced a challenging rookie season, enduring 76 sacks, which suggests he absorbed around 100 hits from 250-pound opponents on average. By the conclusion of the 2002 season, when he departed Houston, he had been sacked 249 times, leading the league in sacks in 2002, 2004, and 2005. Carr concluded his career on 3 different teams over a 6-year period. 2003, quarterback Carson Palmer, Cincinnati Bengals. Palmer was evolving into a franchise quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals until a torn ACL in the 2005 AFC wildcard game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, potentially squandering the Bengals' best opportunity to break free from their playoff struggles. Desiring an exit from Cincinnati, Palmer went to the extent of a retirement in 2011 until the Oakland Raiders orchestrated a trade to address their quarterback situation. In 2013, Palmer shifted to the Arizona Cardinals, achieving a Pro Bowl season in 2015 and guiding the Cardinals to the NFC Championship game. The former USC product ultimately retired after the 2017 season. 2004, quarterback Eli Manning, San Diego Chargers. There's no photo mix-up here. The San Diego Chargers selected Manning with their number 1 overall pick, but he adamantly declined to play for them. Consequently, the Chargers traded him to the New York Giants, who opted for Phillip Rivers with the number 4 overall pick. Manning joined the Giants and propelled them to a playoff berth in his second season, marking 4 consecutive postseason appearances, culminating in a Super Bowl triumph at the conclusion of the 2007 campaign. Manning's standout season occurred in 2011, guiding the Giants to their 4th Super Bowl victory in franchise history and earning his 2nd Super Bowl MVP. However, the remainder of Manning's career was characterized by turnovers and losses, with the Giants unable to secure another playoff win until his last season in 2019. 2005, quarterback Alex Smith, San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers experienced a tumultuous period from 2003 to 2010, marked by a lack of winning seasons. Smith was part of this challenging era, only witnessing improvement in 2011 when he guided San Francisco to a 13-3 record and a first-round bye. However, in 2012, despite a promising 6-2-1 start, he lost the starting position to backup Colin Kaepernick after sustaining a concussion. Following this setback, Smith transitioned to the Kansas City Chiefs, teaming up with new coach Andy Reid, previously dismissed from the Philadelphia Eagles. Together, they experienced a career resurgence in Kansas City, with Smith leading the Chiefs to a playoff win during his tenure from 2013 to 2017. In 2018, Smith seemed poised for another resurgence with Washington. Unfortunately, his season took an abrupt turn when he suffered a leg injury. Despite the setback, Smith returned in 2020 as a backup quarterback for Washington, achieving a commendable 5-1 record and contributing to their NFC East victory. 2007 quarterback JaMarcus Russell, Oakland Raiders. Russell's tenure of 3 seasons, marked by a 7-18 record, can be succinctly characterized as follows. He staged a holdout throughout his entire rookie training camp and extended into Week 2 of the regular season, all transpiring under the coaching of Lane Kiffin. This initial scenario set the tone for the trajectory that Russell's career would follow. Russell may go down as one of the biggest busts in NFL history. 2009 quarterback Matthew Stafford, Detroit Lions. Stafford endured the challenges of playing for a challenging franchise, grappling with early setbacks due to injuries in his first 2 seasons. However, in 2011, he demonstrated his capabilities as a franchise quarterback, throwing 41 touchdown passes and guiding the Detroit Lions to a playoff berth. Despite Stafford being their prime contender, the Lions were unable to secure a postseason victory with him at the helm through the 2020 season. In the recent offseason, the Lions traded Stafford to the Los Angeles Rams in exchange for quarterback Jared Goff, a fellow first overall QB draft pick. Stafford went on to win a Super Bowl with the Rams in 2022 against another first overall QB draft pick in Joe Burrow. 2010 quarterback Sam Bradford, St. Louis Rams. Bradford encountered an unfortunate shoulder injury early in his 2009 season at Oklahoma. Despite being the most sought-after quarterback prospect at the time, the St. Louis Rams saw a full 16-game performance from him in his rookie season, narrowly missing the playoffs by a single game. However, injuries plagued the remainder of his career, with 2011, 2013, and 2014 marked by significant periods of missed playtime. In 2015, the Philadelphia Eagles traded for him, where he contributed to a 7-7 record. The following year, he became the Minnesota Vikings' swift solution to replace Teddy Bridgewater, who suffered a severe knee injury in preseason practice. Bradford's final stint was with the Arizona Cardinals in 2018, where he concluded with a 0-3 record. 2011 quarterback Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers. The Panthers acknowledged that Jimmy Clausen wasn't the answer to succeed Jake Delhomme, prompting them to draft Newton, the Auburn national champion quarterback. Newton made a significant impact with Carolina, guiding the Panthers to a Super Bowl appearance in the 2015 season, during which they achieved a remarkable 15-1 record. Despite his contributions, a championship remained elusive, and Newton departed Carolina after the 2019 season. 2012 quarterback Andrew Luck, Indianapolis Colts. Once again, the Colts secured the #1 overall pick, making it 3 out of 4 times in selecting an exceptional franchise quarterback. However, Indianapolis squandered Luck's potential by failing to provide him with an offensive line for protection during his initial 3 seasons, subjecting him to numerous beatings. By 2015, in contrast to the durable Peyton Manning, who hadn't missed a game from 1998 to 2010, Luck played only 7 games. Despite missing the entire 2017 campaign, Luck returned in 2018, guiding the Colts to a 10-6 record and a wildcard playoff victory. Unfortunately, persistent injuries forced him to retire, with the announcement coming in the midst of a preseason game in 2019. 2015 quarterback Jamus Winston, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Despite being a former Florida State national champion, Winston struggled to overcome challenges with the Buccaneers. In 2016, he led the team to a 9-7 record with a 28-18 touchdown to interception ratio. However, his final year in Tampa Bay in 2019 mirrored the inconsistency of his career as he threw for 33 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. Winston currently serves as a backup quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. 2016 quarterback Jared Goff, Los Angeles Rams. In his rookie season, Goff faced challenges exacerbated by the notable success of Dak Prescott, a fourth-rounder from the same draft class, who propelled Dallas to a 13-3 record and the number 1 seed in the NFC. Despite the initial struggles, Goff demonstrated significant development under coach Sean McVay, guiding the Los Angeles Rams to a Super Bowl appearance in 2018. However, the 13-3 loss to the New England Patriots highlighted a ceiling Goff couldn't surpass, and the Rams failed to progress beyond the divisional round in subsequent playoff attempts. Currently, Goff finds himself in Detroit under the guidance of promising coach Dan Campbell. 2018 quarterback Baker Mayfield, Cleveland Browns. Securing a wild-card playoff victory in the year 2000, Mayfield has earned the distinction of being considered the best Cleveland Browns quarterback since Vinnie Testa, akin to achieving supremacy in a unique comparison. Despite the unconventional analogy, Mayfield's career has commenced on a positive note and seemed to be off to a good start with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after a journey to 2 previous teams beforehand. 2019 quarterback Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals. Consider the trajectory of Murray's career. Had Bill O'Brien, then coach and general manager of the Houston Texans, not opted to trade DeAndre Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals in the 2020 offseason. The Cardinals saw improvement from their 5-10-1 record during Murray's rookie year to 8-8, a positive shift that contributed to Murray securing his inaugural Pro Bowl selection in 2020. 2020 quarterback Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow's NFL career began with great promise when he was selected as the first overall pick by the Cincinnati Bengals in the 2020 draft. His rookie season showed glimpses of his talent, with Burrow displaying impressive accuracy and decision-making. Unfortunately, his debut season was cut short by a serious knee injury. Despite the setback, Burrow has exhibited resilience in his recovery and a determination to lead the Bengals to success and a Super Bowl appearance in 2022. As he continues to evolve, Joe Burrow remains a focal point of Cincinnati's future, and fans anticipate further achievements and milestones in his promising career. 2021 quarterback Trevor Lawrence, Jacksonville Jaguars. Lawrence's remarkable progress is evident in his substantial improvement in passer rating, soaring from 71.9 in 2021 to an impressive 95.2 in 2022. Beyond this historical feat, Lawrence secured his place in Jaguars history during the 2022 season by becoming the first quarterback since David Garrard in 2009 to earn a Pro Bowl selection. This achievement, coupled with his leadership on the field, propelled the Jaguars to a notable 9-8 record, clinching their first AFC South title playoff appearance since 2017. The culmination of this success was a thrilling AFC wildcard victory over the Los Angeles Chargers, cementing Lawrence's status as a transformative force under the coaching guidance of Doug Peterson. 2023 quarterback Bryce Young, Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young showcased immense resilience throughout the season, facing an exceptional number of sacks, over 60, the second highest in the league. His durability was on full display as he spent more time being assisted by his offensive linemen than enjoying a clean pocket. Despite finishing at the bottom or near the bottom in major advanced statistics among quarterbacks with at least 300 passes thrown this season, Young's tenacity stood out. Hopefully, Young can find his way in the NFL and, in comparison to size, can emulate Drew Brees-like production. And there you have it, a captivating journey through the history of number 1 NFL draft picks, focusing on quarterbacks since the establishment of the common draft in 1970. From legendary careers to unforeseen challenges, each pick brought its unique story to the league. If you found this exploration as intriguing as we did, Be sure to hit that like button, share with fellow football enthusiasts, and subscribe for more deep dives into the captivating world of sports. As we eagerly await the next draft, we'll continue to celebrate the past, present, and future of the NFL. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, may the draft odds be ever in your team's favor.